was extracted from the JAPA to Canada in 2023 webinar Q&As. Now, this is a very typical question, a question that is always asked by someone that is knowledgeable, at least to an extent, of about the Canada permanent residency application, which is known as the Express Entry. You will know definitely that the Express Entry is a points-based system that allows skilled workers to apply for permanent residency in Canada. And if you really want to go about the Express Entry very well, and you understand, not just have a profile on the Express Entry pool, but also get invited by the immigration body, then I'll say you need to follow some steps in order to help you increase your chances to relocate through that pathway. And I think I would give about 7 different ways you can get additional points, you understand, so that you can be able to get selected quick, you understand, and be considered as an applicant who is eligible, not just eligible to apply, but eligible to get approved to relocate to Canada. So the very first thing I would say is that you have to first of all determine your eligibility. You cannot just start any process without knowing how eligible you are. If you are even eligible for the Express Entry program, or you are eligible for all other programs like the Provincial Nominee Program in relation to the Express Entry. And how will you know that? Very simple. You have to meet the minimum requirements in terms of your language proficiency for maybe English or French language, or even the both, your education that you have studied, your academic qualifications, maybe for masters, bachelor's, PhD, HND, OND, and things like that. Also, your work experience, how long, how many years of experience have you had, and how are you fit financially to actually get to Canada in terms of your adaptability ratio. How much do you have, for instance, in your bank accounts that you could use to afford living in Canada? So that's the very first thing. And we at A.O.S Canada IRC, we assist people to find out their eligibility, not just the normal eligibility on the CRS portal, you understand, the CRS calculator, no, but eligibility from that of the Express Entry, that of the provincial nominee programs, depending on each provinces, if you are actually eligible for any of them, the financial cost you would incur right from the very beginning of the process to the end. And we are going to also select different programs, 2 to 3 different programs that best suit your own occupation and your own credentials. That is going to be the very first thing. So if you want to learn more about how we work on pre-evaluation process for candidates, especially people that are working on their Express Entry or their Canada immigration process, you can actually visit our link, the link for our agency. Do you understand? On our website, aosacademy.com. I've shared the link on the live chat section of this video. So that's the very first step for you to determine your eligibility. The second step is that definitely you have to create an Express Entry profile once you see that you are eligible. You understand? And creating an online profile is very simple based on all the requirements, the information you already put in your eligibility. You look at your education, your work experience, language proficiency, and all other details. Those are what you use to create the profile. But it's not just to create the profile. The third step you have to do is to get a comprehensive ranking system score. You understand, the CRS score. And once you have created your profile, definitely you'll be assigned a CRS score. Do you understand? Based on your education, your work experience, language proficiency, and all of that factors we talked about. And the higher your CRS score, the better your chances of you receiving, you understand, an invitation to apply for permanent residency. But for you to actually get very good scores, then you need to improve your CRS score. And there are various diverse ways you can use to actually improve your CRS score. One of the ways that people know about you could use is to, first of all, go and improve your language skills. For instance, if you have gotten maybe 5.0 in IELTS before, you could actually work on getting 8.0 in IELTS, you understand, and boost your eligibility. You can also gain more work experience, more years of experience. Let's say you have had 2 years of experience, you could actually wait on in the pool in order to get the 3rd year of experience so that you'd increase your eligibility. Also, you can also obtain a job offer from a Canadian employer from your home country in order to actually increase your eligibility. And you could gain additional education Maybe for instance, if you had OND before, you could have HND now to get two certifications. If you have bachelor's degree before, you could get even professional qualifications like ACCA, like CIPM, in order to improve your eligibility. You understand, to get to the level of a master's degree. Do you understand? And you could definitely, after doing that, after getting your CRS score improved, then you can wait to actually receive your invitation to apply. And once you are able to meet the minimum CRS score requirements for a particular pool, a particular draw, you may actually receive your ITA to apply for permanent residency in Canada. And as soon as you receive that ITA, you would have about 60 days, you understand, before you have about 60 days cutoff, or 60-day period to submit your complete application. And the next process is for you to now submit your application. And for you to submit your application, you have to do it within that time frame, you understand, of the 60 days. You have to also provide all the required documents that they ask of you, and even pay the required fee, you understand. And every time, or sometimes, the fee always increase based on, you understand, inflation and all other things. So ensure that your application is complete and accurate, and ensure that the fee that you actually paid is exactly what they expect of you at that particular time. Currently, in the year 2023, February 2023, the fee that you have to pay is ranging from 1,365 Canadian dollars. Do you understand? To lesser than that, to about 800. So depending on if you are paying for the application fee first, you may pay less than 900 Canadian dollars. But if you are paying the application fee of the permanent residency together with the right of permanent residency fee, then you would have to pay that 1,365 Canadian dollars. Now, the last thing you have to do now is just to wait for your decision. If you are the person that is actually needed by the Canadian Immigration Authority to migrate to Canada, you understand, your application will be approved. If you don't have any problems with your medicals, if you've passed your medicals, if you also passed your police clearance certification, your background check, and if your biometrics is actually good, then you would be admissible to Canada, and you would get that approval. And once you get that approval, you would receive the confirmation of permanent residency, which is the COPR, and you can definitely start planning to move to Canada. So it is very, very essential for you to follow the steps carefully. You understand, as I talked about them, and make sure that you understand you meet all the requirements in order to increase your chances of success. And you may also consult with an immigration lawyer, or even an experienced immigration representative, in order to guide you through the process. We at A.O.S Canada IRC, we assist people, we represent people, you understand, and we try to also get that approval for Canadian applicants, immigration applicants. So if you want to reach out to us, you can reach out to us on our contact details. We You can reach us to us via our website, osacademy.com/migration-agency. You could also contact us on our phone numbers, the Nigerian one and the Canadian one. And likewise, if you have any questions, you can drop it on the comment section of this video, and we'll do due diligence to actually respond to them. If not today, another time when we start the Q&A session. So thank you very much once again for joining us. If you have not subscribed to our YouTube channel, kindly subscribe right now. Hit on the notification bell to get notified anytime we drop the content, and like and share this video with your friends and family so that they learn about the process of the Canadian Express entry. Thank you very much, and do have a lovely day. Bye for now.